Good evening. This is Julia De Silva for Gold FM, bringing you your news roundup.
The top story on Gold FM.
In your top story, Deputy Minister of Digital Economy Iranga Veeraratne assured the public that technical issues currently plaguing the revived fuel QR system will be fully resolved within the next few hours. Despite these promises, motorists across the country continue to report significant delays and system errors, particularly regarding chassis number mismatches for second-hand vehicles. To assist those struggling with registration, the government launched a dedicated WhatsApp service support on 076 000 1919. Applicants are reminded that they must provide copies of their national identity card, driving licence and a valid revenue licence to complete the manual verification process. Speaking to our reporter Arvind Indrasoma, Deputy Minister Veeraratne defended the decision to reuse the existing platform rather than developing a new system during the period it was out of use. He stated that the Ministry of Digital Economy prioritised broader national projects like digital IDs, noting that the current system remains a proven and effective tool for distribution. The Deputy Minister added that sectoral committees are now working to ensure that non-vehicular users, including farmers and fishermen, are also provided with QR codes to secure their essential fuel requirements.
This is the local news on Gold FM.
Long queues continue to be reported at fuel stations despite the introduction of the QR code system for fuel distribution. In response, the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation decided to introduce an odd-even fuel distribution system starting tomorrow, in an effort to manage and reduce congestion at filling stations. Under this system, fuel will be issued based on the last digit of a vehicle's number plate. Vehicles with number plates ending in an odd digit will be allowed to obtain fuel on odd-numbered dates, such as tomorrow, while those ending in an even digit or zero will be permitted to refuel on even-numbered dates, such as today. Partly Champikarana warns that a massive shortfall from the Norachule coal power plant could soon leave the country's fuel reserves running on empty. During the public consultation for the electricity tariff revision, the former minister stated that the anticipated 275 gigawatt-hour deficit would require a staggering 70 million litres of oil to rectify, a move that would essentially cannibalise the nation's transport sector. According to his grim forecast, if the heavens don't open up with significant rainfall after the 20th of April, the public should expect to be left in the dark with severe power cuts by August. Chief Opposition Whip MP Gayantha Karnatilaka announced that a no-confidence motion against Minister of Energy Kumara Chaikwadi will be handed over to the Speaker of Parliament tomorrow. He stated that the motion has already been signed by several MPs, including opposition leader Sajith Premadasa and members of the Tsamgi Janabalavegya, along with a group of other opposition representatives. Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna National Organiser Namal Rajapaksa called for a significant strengthening of maritime domain awareness following the sinking of the Iris Dina within Sri Lankan waters. Speaking to Beyond World Pulse, Rajapaksa urged countries in the region to bolster the Colombo Security Conclave and establish a permanent secretariat to counter the rising threat of advanced military technology held by non-state actors. He reminded the region of Sri Lanka's own 30-year conflict, during which similar submersible technologies were utilised by the LTTE. Addressing the ongoing energy crisis, the Member of Parliament stressed the necessity of a long-term strategic plan to ensure the nation's fuel supplies amid the volatility of the Strait of Hormuz. He advocated for the rapid expansion of renewable energy and the completion of domestic fuel storage facilities to protect the economy from shifting global geopolitics. 4 people were killed and 32 others injured following a head-on collision between 2 Sri Lanka Transport Board buses on the Tissa-Mathura main road near Viravilla, Turusevena. 3 passengers died at the scene while another passed away after being admitted to the Debrecen base hospital. Among the injured, 22 were admitted to the Hambantota District General Hospital, while 10 others were receiving treatment at the Debrecen base hospital. Drivers of the buses were also injured in the incident and were hospitalized.
Now for some news in brief.
The Colombo Municipal Council decided to suspend vehicle parking charges in the city of Colombo until further notice.
The business news on Gold FM.
The all-share price index of the Colombo Stock Exchange gained 222.54 points to close at 20,640.63 today. The S&P SL20 index also gained 4.58 points to close at 5,765.57. Total market turnover was 5.2 billion rupees.
International news on Gold FM.
Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz announced that an overnight strike in Tehran killed Iran's intelligence minister Ismail Khatib. If confirmed, this would be the 3rd high-profile assassination of the week, following the deaths of security chief Ali Larijani and Basij commander Gholam Reza Soleimani on Tuesday. While Tehran has yet to officially comment on Khatib's death, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi told Al Jazeera that the Islamic Republic remains unshakable, asserting that its robust infrastructure functions independently of any single individual. In a hardline shift regarding maritime security, Araghchi declared that Iran will no longer permit enemies to utilize the Strait of Hormuz while hostilities continue. He proposed a new post-war protocol for the vital waterway involving all littoral states to ensure permanent peaceful navigation and the protection of national interests. The minister defended the stance by saying that as the Strait of Hormuz is a waterway that gives access to Iran, it is reasonable for the country to not allow enemies access to it. Despite international pressure, Tehran explicitly rejected talks of a ceasefire, with the foreign minister demanding a complete and permanent end to what he termed US aggression before any negotiations can resume.
Entertainment news on Gold FM.
British author Len Deighton, who was best known for his spy novels, died at the age of 97. Perhaps his most famous work, 1962's The Ipcress Files, was turned into a BAFTA-winning film starring Michael Caine and was remade as an ITV series starring Peaky Blinders actor Joe Cole 4 years ago.
Sports news on Gold FM.
FIFA refused Iran's request to move its World Cup matches from America to Mexico, saying that the planned schedule would be maintained following the outbreak of war between the US and Iran. That's it for now. This is Dulia De Silva for Gold FM. Thank you and have a lovely night ahead.
Drift away